Next Level Mindset with another powerful and positive video talking about 3 signs your dreams are alive and are about to manifest. I'm going to share things that have showed up for me that I know you can identify with. Make sure you stay with me on this all the way through. I've got a 4th sign. You do not want to miss this. By the fact that you're watching and listening to this right now, this is confirmation that you have vision, you have purpose for your life. And this is an early bonus point. Number 1, you can choose to wait for others to approve of what you're doing, or you can just go ahead and get it done. We'll talk more about that as we get into this. Subscribe right now. Stay empowered and inspired with us. We'd love to have you as a part of this family. So the first sign that your dreams are alive and are about to manifest is when you are still excited. You're still having fun. You still think about it. It still brings you joy. Every now and then on this channel, I talk about letting that inner child come out, right? And I have to remind myself of the things that I love to do, things that are bringing me joy. And when you find your passions, your goals still excite you, that's a good thing. And one of my affirmations says, I've learned to work smarter and not harder, embracing the concept that making big money can be easy and a lot of fun. And so it reminds me that I don't necessarily have to do what everybody else is doing, and I definitely don't have to do what is considered hard work. Now here lately I've been thinking about that. Maybe there is a time for it, right? Maybe there is a time for hard work, but I'm one of those smart work individuals. And if you're still excited about it, you can make it easy. You can still have fun about it. Consider what you're doing it with passion, speaking with life, enjoying what you're doing. That is a great sign that your dreams are manifesting even right now. And so when you find yourself still excited about it, for example, for me, it was my music. I found myself getting older. At one point, I started getting discouraged about it, but I realized that you're never too old to follow your dreams, never too late to do the right thing. And so what I found in my life is that when you find yourself still excited about what you're doing, that's when you know manifestation is not only on the way, but it's happening right now. And if you look around in your life, you can see things beginning to show up. The universe, God, however you want to look at it, this great spirit allows us to go through things to teach us and to bring us to a new level. And so when you're still excited, and some of you right now watching this, you're still excited about it. It may not be paying as much as you thought it would pay. For example, in my life, I thought I would be the new artist for Warner Records, Epic Records, when I met Jermaine Dupri in New Jersey and New York, when I met Biz Markie, when I did all of that, when I met Left Eye, when I was out there doing what I had to do for my music. I thought that was going to be my dream. I thought that would be the fulfillment of my goals. Now I realize that I am living my dream on another level. Inspiration, contemporary. Shout out to Pearl, my record label. I'll be talking to you more about my upcoming CD in a minute. You're able to be excited, still excited about what you're doing. That's a sign that your dreams will manifest even right now, and the manifestation is on the way. And by the way, if this is your first time here or if you've been here before and you haven't subscribed, make it official. Hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here as a part of the family. If you want to stay empowered and inspired together, make it happen. And the second sign that your dreams are still alive, you are really living out your dreams, they're about to manifest, is when you still have vision. You still have goals in mind. You still have a plan of action that you're still putting into place. You have a vision for it. You can see a bigger picture. And you not only think about what's coming in the next year to 2 years. For you and for me, we think long term. We think what is going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. What can I do now to impact my long-term being on this planet? You have already seen through all the nonsense and all the smoke screens. You have a vision for your life. And there's really nothing that's impossible. Nothing that we cannot achieve. In fact, I talk about a little bit of that in my book, Still Destined for Greatness. Check this out. It says, making a new start requires a certain level of confidence. You have to know without a doubt and with certainty, absolute certainty, that the best for you is still yet to come. Remember, you never see the challenges that you go through as a loss, but only as a change. We must realize deeply that this change is exactly what we need, right? It's exactly what we need at this time, spiritual development and the human experience. So the question is, do you have what it takes to accept the change and start over again? And the answer is an unequivocal yes. get the copy, Still Destined for Greatness. I would love for you to grab a copy with this, take it home with you with the link in the description. I go more in detail about that. Yeah, that's one thing about it. Being able to still have a vision for your life, still knowing that you're still destined to do greater things. That's a great sign that not only are you getting ready to live your dream, you're living your dream and the manifestation of your dream right here and right now. And the third sign, the next sign that you are about to manifest your dreams, is when you're ready to do things that you've never done before. One of my sayings says that if we're ever going to be in a new place, we have to do new things. And if I'm going to get somewhere I've never been, I've got to do something I've never done. So when you're ready to do things in a new way, something that you've never done before, that is a great sign that you are about to manifest everything that you've wanted and purposed in your life. In my life, things that have held me back for so long, those chains that have held me bound, I begin to break free everything that has always held me back. And I know that if these things can happen for me, they can also happen for you as well. All you got to do is just put your mind to it. You're ready to do something that you've never done, say things you've never said, go places you've never gone, feel thoughts and feelings that you've never ever felt before. And when you're ready to do that, that is a great sign. Your dreams are manifesting. You're living your dreams, still alive. You can still get it done. And every now and then we run into things that we don't expect, all types of obstacles blocking your path, different challenges that may come up. One of my affirmations says that I am always ready for the unexpected, always ready for the challenge. I always come through with an outstanding performance and an outstanding result. I can be counted on. So I remind myself that no matter what comes up in my life, there's nothing too hard for me and God. Spirit of God within us, that great I am. Whatever name you want to use for that power, we walk in that, right? You know, on this channel, we talk in that. We have our being in that, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But when you're ready to do things you've never done, go places you've never been, that's when we will have what we've never had. That's when we will experience that next level. In fact, I like what Tony Robbins said about it. Let's check him out. Check this out.
You want to change your life today? Make a decision. Focus on where you want to go instead of what you're afraid of. Really create your life on a new level. You got to remember that successful people usually failed more often than you did. That's the only difference. But they didn't fail because they learned from it. Turn your shoulds into must. Momentum comes from massive action.
That's what he talks about, and I like that. When you think about that, we're really ready to do things that we've never done, ready to take massive action. And I find myself stepping up, taking massive actions, doing things I've never done, going places that I've never been, getting to that next level. And I know that's you by the fact that you're watching and listening to this right now. You're living a dream. You're manifesting it. It's coming true. And nothing ever can stop you from getting where you need to be. Remind yourself that it can be done right here and right now. I've got our fourth sign, and it'll probably surprise you. Before I do that, check this out.
That's right. I am in the studio working on that brand new single. Already got my current single out, Nobody. Check that out with the link in the description. Video for that, I'll share that with you. Titta, take it to the Author Music Pearl. That's my record label. I'll be introducing you to him coming up as well. So man, the song is really inspired by a time when God was allowed me to go through some things. If you've been following my journey through all types of situations, darkness, addictions, and different homelessness and all that. It got to the point where all I had was God. I had to say, God, without you, I would not be able to make it. I was like, without you, God, I wouldn't make it. So that's where the song is inspired.
And you already know about my brand new single, already out, Nobody. It's streaming everywhere right now. Your music is streamed. Go to Spotify, put that on your favorite Spotify playlist, and grab your copy from the Amazon site. Do that with the links in the description. This first bonus point that I want to share deals with what we talked about earlier. Remember I said that we can either wait around for others to approve or we can get it done? One of my affirmations, it says that I may ask for forgiveness later, but I'm not looking around for permission now. I'm going to do what I have to do to get it done and just make it happen. And so I've learned that a lot of people, not everyone's going to approve. Not everyone's going to agree with you. And so I encourage you, don't wait around for others' approval because they don't even approve of themselves, most of them. we can approve of ourselves and just go ahead and get it done. Living your dreams, being ready for the manifestation. And so now, leave me a comment. Let me know in the comment which one of these stands out the most for you. How do you relate to living your dreams, being ready for the manifestation? And maybe you're watching this right now and you just want to be reaffirmed. You need to have maybe a self-certainty like Tony Robbins talks about, to know that everything is all right. I want to share this video with you right here coming on the screen, sign that you're on the right path, just where you need to be. I think that will be a great video for you to watch next. So check that out right now and enjoy it. Thanks again to my subscribers and returning viewers. I really appreciate you. Hit the like button, share this video right now, subscribe if you haven't done that. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay true. Until next time, I'll see you on the next level. Peace.